All right, to everyone worried about these hurricanes, I've been in Florida since the 90s and been through a few of these, so I'm going to break it down for you real quick. So the storm came in here, Category 1, built strength, Category 2, 3. This is what we actually know for sure has already happened. The hurricane is currently here, 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, Category 3, coming out of Cuba. It went in as a Category 2, came out of Category 3 to Cuba. So they're predicting here by 6 p.m. this afternoon, it's a Category 4 in the ocean over here. And it pretty much maintains that as it heads up towards Venice Beach, Port Charlotte area. If I zoom in even more, you'll see it's going to hit Venice Beach Wednesday at 8 p.m. And this is assuming that this is right, guys. Keep in mind, you can't let the weatherman predict your life. Any real Floridian knows this. Like, this could change like that. This thing can go this way, that way, whatever. But either way, it's going to hit somewhere on this coast, right? And if it turns more this way, it hits up further up here. If it turns more this way, it hits down here. But they're predicting it's going to hit here, right? So it's going to hit Venice, Category 3. And everyone in this area right here, coming into the Venice, Osprey area down here, Port Charlotte even, all the way up to, Sarasota, should be taking precautionary measures, right? So it comes in here, again, 8 p.m. Wednesday. Now keep in mind, we go from there to, what's this, like Lakeland area? Yeah, just a little before Lakeland. So even before it hits Lakeland, it is going to be a Category 1. Category 1. So we're hitting the shore at a Category 3, and we're quickly becoming a Category 1 hurricane by the time we're up here in Lakeland area, just before Lakeland. You live in Kissimmee, you're all the way over here, right? And this is a Category 1. So keep in mind, let me zoom out here. Sorry, my finger's going a little crazy. So Category 1 here hits the shore down here as a Category 3. And this is, what were we looking at here? This is, Wednesday at 8 p.m. And then over here, we're Thursday at 8 a.m. So that's a 12-hour run, right? So from Wednesday night to Thursday morning, we're no longer a Category 3, we're a Category 1. It did most of its damage here on the shore. It's lost its strength. Now we get up closer towards Central Florida. And look at this. This isn't even a Category 1 anymore. It's a dang tropical storm by Thursday at 8 p.m. So Thursday at 8 a.m., Thursday morning, Thursday evening, dinner time, we're looking at a tropical storm up here. Okay, so it continues to be a tropical storm as it comes up here. And here we go, right through Jacksonville. They're not even calling it a tropical storm. Look at this. Look what they're calling it. They're calling it 9-mile-per-hour winds. That's what they're calling it. You know what that is? That's good throw the football weather. That's what that is. We're going to go back over here to Central Florida where I stay. This is the Orlando area. For everyone freaking out in Orlando, it's a damn tropical storm, y'all. 9-mile-per-hour winds. Everyone in Claremont is... Let's show you exactly where this is going to come through according to them. Like, this could go a little bit this way, a little bit that way. Keep that in mind. But South Claremont, Groveland, y'all get the area, right? So we're coming up here, Winter Garden, right? And it's coming up right here through Monte Verde. It picks up a little bit, 10 miles per hour, as it goes through this little body of water here. And we're going to come a little further down. Here we are, Wekiva. This is where we're at, Wekiva. We're all the way over here. So Mount Dora is going to come right through Mount Dora. Sorrento, Plymouth, right? Wekiva is where we're at. So the storm is coming all the way over here, Eustis, Mount Dora area, and it's coming, and we're all the way over here in Wekiva, and this is coming through at 10 miles per hour, all the way in Mount Dora, for crying out loud. So what are we tripping about in my area over here? Like, and then people are in a panic, running around, buying up all the water, buying up all the toilet paper, boarding up their houses, praying to God, asking for forgiveness of their sins. Here's Ocala. I'm going to zoom back out just because we're still a tropical storm all the way up into Jacksonville. So, this thing is going to do absolutely no damage to Central Florida. I'm talking about tree branches coming down and some good throw the football weather is what we're looking at in Central Florida. Even a Hurricane 1 ain't nothing you need to worry about. Even a Hurricane 1 ain't Jack Diddley. I got a little brother that lives in Riverview. Where is Riverview at? Come on. Zoom in, internet. Here we go. Riverview, right here. So my little brother stays right here in Riverview. It's going to be a Category 1 way down yonder, over here. And look what it's calling a Category 1, y'all. 10 mile per hour winds. Now we know a Category 1 has potential of being as much as 70, 80 mile per hour winds. It just depends what part of the Category 1 you're catching. If you're catching the eye, the outer bands. But Category 1 is still nothing to really be too concerned about. You're not going to board up for a Category 1. You're not going to crash the grocery stores for a Category 1, y'all. And that's what people are doing. And if you look over here, my little brother in Riverview, could this change? Could this thing shift over here towards him? Yes, it could, but it's still Category 1, even if it does. So what are you worried about? For the love of God, people, take a chill pill. So we're going to zoom back out and just give you all the overview here. If you're in Venice, by all means, Port Charlotte, Venice area, yes, go ahead and take some precautionary measures. You have something coming into your shore at a Category 3. I would be concerned about a Category 3 hitting my shores. If I was here in Venice, Osprey area, Inglewood, I would be concerned. Rotunda, I would be prepared. As far up as Bayshore Gardens, as far as Sarasota, I would be worried in these areas. Lakewood Ranch, and I don't mean worried like in a panic. I just mean like, let's have a little bit of concern here. It's going to hit a Category 3 here, somewhere in this bubble down here. This could possibly do some damage to some people's property. Okay, South Venice, Plantation, all this. Yes, go ahead and do what you got to do. Even, Port Charlotte, be prepared. All this area, all these boats, everything over here, there's going to be some damage. And the news is going to be down here recording, saying, oh, look at all the damage it did after it passes through here. But keep in mind, it's going to become quickly a Category 1 after it does that damage. And by the time it hits Central Florida, look, Kissimmee, nothing. Pine Hills, nothing. Apopka, I just saw it. Where'd it go? Apopka, up here, nothing. Where do we go? Altamont Springs, yeah. 10 mile per hour winds is what we're looking at. Let's say we get 30, 40 mile per hour winds and it shifts a little more towards us. It's not a big deal, y'all. Chill out. So anyways, we're going to move right back out. And to end, I'm going to say this. This hurricane could do whatever it wants to in the ocean. The weatherman can predict what he wants with his weather tools. We've seen how many times they're wrong. This thing could easily shift this way and go ride right up the coast all the way to Tallahassee. It could shift harder this way and come right in through Miami, West Palm, Port St. Lucie, and really have nothing to do with us. We really don't know yet until about Wednesday evening we'll know which way it shifted, right? Wednesday evening is when we all really know. And then after that, going into Thursday, we're getting nothing but a tropical storm. So Have no fear, my Central Florida new so-called Floridians, and chill out. I can't even buy my regular normal usage of water that I normally buy because you savages are buying it all up over nonsense. When this is all over, come Friday, we're going to be knowing exactly what this did and what stupid little storm it was. And you're all going to feel like jackasses for having bought up all the toiletries, all the water, and all the gasoline at the gas stations. It's nonsense. Chill out, people. There's nothing to be concerned about. Turn the news off. Find something to watch on Netflix and have yourself a wonderful, pleasant experience of your first Florida scare by the weatherman. I'm done.